Man, wow. I hope you're well. I hope you're as well as you can be after tonight's game. This video's coming after the Arsenal versus Slavia Prague game, 1-1. In which I don't know how many times this team can keep shooting themselves in the foot over and over again when things are going pretty well. Man. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. Every time I upload a video, you'll be notified. Follow me on Twitter, follow my podcast journey as well. Stay tuned for part 2 of my chat with Ryan Williams, AFC. We go into detail of the transfer window, this upcoming summer transfer window. Man, that's even if anybody wants to join this club after what they're witnessing each week. I don't even know where to start. We'll start with the lineup usually. And we went with a team of Leno, Bellerin, Holding, Gabriel, Cedric, Partey, Xhaka, Saka, Emil Smith-Rowe, Willian and Lacazette. Now, I said in the preview or my interview or my chat with Ryan that I wanted to see Aubameyang start. I wanted to see him start because, listen, most European teams play with a higher line, and that's exactly what Slavia Prague did tonight. They did play with a higher line. And we had every opportunity to get in behind, which we did. Saka got in behind many a times. Even Smith-Rowe on the left-hand side got in behind quite a few times as well. So starting Aubameyang would have just enabled us to get in behind on the front foot in the striker position, because every time Lacazette was near the ball, it was sort of in the final third, but at the start of the final third as opposed to anywhere near the box. So first half was really, really poor. Like, it was just a drag. Everything just sort of didn't really go to plan. We weren't really pressing from the front. We weren't really pressing in numbers either. One would go and then the others wouldn't. So they were just easily playing around us. Saka had a really good, easy one-on-one chance, if I'm honest. For me, very easy on your left foot on the inside. I would have backed him all day long to score and put it in the back of the net. And then from there, you're kind of like hoping, okay, cool, you've still got another, whatever it was, 70-odd minutes to really put the game to bed in the first leg, and we didn't. We just couldn't find it. Second half, we came out a lot quicker. We pressed a lot more from the front, and again, we had a golden opportunity with Lacazette going through. He won the ball on the halfway line from their defender, who again, like I said, they were playing a high line, so we won it up high the pitch. Lacazette runs through on goal, and rather than just putting his foot through it or at least open his body up properly, he tries a little kind of like dink, open the body up, and he just put too much on it, hit the crossbar. And from then, you just kind of had this sneaky feeling. I said at the time, I was talking to myself really, if I'm honest, that this is not the game for Lacazette. Bring him off right now. It's not his game. And literally 2-3 minutes later, he had a chance where the ball sort of came in from the other side, from the right-hand channel. And he, I think the ball came in from the right-hand channel, and he just completely missed it. I think it went over or something. So it wasn't the best game from Lacazette, and we made a substitution at, I think it was Martinelli came on for Willian, was the first sub, and then we made a triple substitution. Aubameyang, Pepe and Elneny came on for Saka, Lacazette and Thomas Partey. And from then it was like, okay, cool. Literally straight away, the pressing that we sort of produced from the start, the minute those guys came on, was fantastic. It was literally straight away winning the ball up high, playing little 1-2s, getting the opportunity to score straight away. And from the right hand side, we made a couple of opportunities where Aubameyang just missed it from the instep of his left foot, just went wide. But we did finally get the goal. I think we won the ball sort of in our final third for their attacking play. The ball got played up to Aubameyang, who in most circumstances isn't a player that usually holds the ball up well, but he managed to get the ball at least and win the ball back and play a really smart ball through to Pepe, an on-running Pepe. And in fair play to him, what a finish it was, a beautiful little dink over. And then from there, it was a game, in fairness, that you could either try and go one or two ways. You go and win the game and get a second goal, or you just make sure they do not score. And listen, we keep shooting ourselves in the foot. 93rd minute, I think it's Gabriel has the ball, and he has the opportunity just to clear the ball. He doesn't. He plays it to Cedric instead. Cedric then passes the ball back to Gabriel, who fluffs his lines. I think he gets caught under pressure, plays the ball out for a throw, and literally in our final third now for them on the attacking. They managed to win the corner through a beautiful little, I think it was a really powerful shot by their midfielder. And then from the resulting corner, they score. Literally 94th minute, they score. And, you know, after the game, I think Charles Watts put it out. Granit Xhaka was furious, shouting at the defenders, like, clear the fucking ball away. Like, we just keep doing this to ourselves. We keep shooting ourselves in the foot, and now we're putting ourselves in a really bad, really difficult predicament. And Arteta referenced it after, you know, we played 1-2 little balls in the areas that we shouldn't be doing it. And yeah, it just cost us yet again, because reality was we were very comfortable in this game. Slavia Prague, for all they're good that they have been this season, that, you know, they haven't lost a single game at home this season. They're unbeaten since last March. We should have won this game by about 3 or 4-1. The Saka miss, the Lacazette miss, the Aubameyang miss, and then the Pepe goal. That's 4 goals right there. And to say, you know, the XG, well, we might miss 1 or 2. Saka's one should have easily buried it. Lacazette's one 100% should have buried it. Aubameyang's one, if he'd have gone maybe a bit more with force rather than try to sort of just finesse it, probably would have scored. And then obviously the Pepe one, he did score. That's 4-0 before Slavia Prague even gets their first goal, an away goal, which again puts Arsenal into a predicament. Now, reality is Slavia Prague can go into the second leg and just defend and counter-attack, because Arsenal now need to come out and go on the front foot. It was just a really, really difficult game, one in which we controlled from start to finish, really, but it was just such a poor mistake again at the back. And usually I do like the little rundown of good, bad performances. You know what, I'll be honest with you, I actually thought Gabriel really, really was fantastic tonight, all throughout, until that moment where he decided to lose his head, and I don't know what he did in terms of why he decided to pass the ball in that position rather than just hoofing it up the pitch. Because listen, you've got 2 minutes left, fresh legs in Martinelli, Aubameyang and Pepe who can chase down the ball if we need to, and you decided to do what you did. I just don't get it. I thought Granit Xhaka again, listen, you know what? To say how much we missed Granit Xhaka against Liverpool and we can't get that game back is an understatement. Granit Xhaka tonight was fantastic alongside Partey. I thought Partey had an okay game. I know Martin Keown said in his post-match sort of analysis that he didn't think he played that well. I actually thought he did pretty all right. But I can see what he's coming from, where he keeps saying about he doesn't seem to be dominating the midfield at the moment, and that can still come. It feels as if Partey's still going through his own pre-season with Arsenal, which is a weird thing to say. Again, desperately missed Kieran Tierney down the left-hand side. Cedric is not the answer, and for me, I'd have to go Saka at the back now, left back. I said it, to be fair, before Saka come off, I'd love to have seen Saka move to left back, Cedric come off for Pepe, and then at least you've got the option at the right-hand side, and again, with the creative outlet from Saka in a left back position, we've got that opportunity. So, you know, moving forward, I think against Sheffield United, we've got everything it takes to win the game, and I feel that to get some confidence going into the return leg against Slavia Prague, we need to go with a strong side at least. I would go Saka left back, I would go Pepe, I would go Aubameyang up top. If Martin Odegaard's back fit, I would put Smith Rowe out onto the left with Odegaard. Or in fairness, I'd start Odegaard and put Martinelli out onto the left, because I thought Martinelli, when he came on, he was quite bright. I don't think he had too much to do in terms of actual possession of the ball. He took a shot, which was more than Willian did. Obviously, Willian hit the post with that free kick, but from open play, he did more than Willian did. I thought Holden and Gabriel did just fine, if I'm honest. And I have a feeling Chambers will come in at right back for Sheffield United because of just what their defensive game is and what their attacking game is for hitting the long balls in. So I would like to see us going relatively strong against Sheffield United, going into the return leg. I want to see us go in and get some confidence going into that game. So it's just so annoying when you see every week pretty much Arsenal shoot themselves in the foot by doing something stupid. You know, I've referenced it how many times before. The different games against Aston Villa, against Burnley, against Wolves, that have cost us points. You know, cost us over 15 points this season from games where we should be, you know, winning most of them. And we don't. Today we should have won 4-0 at least, or 4-1. And we end up with a 1-1 draw, which puts us into a really shit predicament going into the next week's game. So guys, listen, I'm going to leave it there. And I apologise at the moment actually for this poor quality of the video. I've just had a long drive back, so everyone at home's asleep. This is quite a late night one, so I will be first and foremost apologising for the lack of quality in the video. But I hope you enjoy the video nonetheless. Like I said at the start of the channel, if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. Every time I upload a video, you'll be notified. Follow me on Twitter, follow my podcast. Once again, tomorrow morning 9 AM the video with Ryan, which is part 2, more about the transfer side of things, will be uploaded and live at 9 AM. So guys, until next time, I hope you can keep some sort of spirits alive. Don't know how easily that will be done. It's more easier said than done with this club, I realise. So guys, until next time, I hope you will anyway. Take care and goodbye.